It's my pleasure to welcome Chris Scott of NJ Advance. He's going to share with us some of his thoughts and ideas and how he's very successfully increased revenue using Pulse along with the AdWizard program. Welcome, Chris Scott.
Very happy to be here, guys. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share my screen real quick. And if someone can confirm that they can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
All right, awesome. So ultimately, what I want to help everyone here that's on this call is to get more comfortable and get better at using the tools and the gadgets that are at your disposal with Pulse and with Metro. And by using these tools combined together, I've been able to close new business. But more importantly, I've been able to further the conversation. I'm taking the customer or the client on the journey of the sales process, utilizing both of these tools primarily. I can close business with this information. I can also open business with this information. So first, what I want to show you is how I use Pulse specifically. And I got this little thing here in the way, so I got to find a way to make this work real quick. So, all right, I'll work my way around. So with Pulse, the way that I use this primarily is I'll have my clients that I'm going after, but for the sake of showing you guys all the different tools that are available, a very useful tool that I like to use is finding prospects, right? If you just go into find prospects, you can go with most solds. This is where your opportunity is. We want to work smarter, not necessarily harder. You know, working hard is one thing, but you want to work smart too. So this is like the most popular places or the most businesses being sold. So for the example that I want to show you guys is I want to go with a restaurant real quick. And what this is going to show in this map is I could type in a little zip code here. It's got a bunch of different opportunities, a bunch of different businesses that I can go after. If I zoom in more, there'll be more examples. But let's say I want to go after Peking Kitchen, right? I can click drop in here. This is quickly going to open up the Pulse Flyer. So this Pulse Flyer has a lot of information that I can use here. But I like to take it a step further. If you go here in Pulse and you go into your accounts, you can actually make your own presentation. And there's Peking Kitchen right there. I also wanted to show you this specific example, Ti Amo Pizza, because I worked with this before. This is what I showed John. You can actually make a Pulse flyer that also shows the buying power of your audience. So if you see this right here, this is an estimate. This is an estimation of the buying power of the audience that is in the market for this type of product. In this case, it's sandwiches. So this is a pizzeria. If they want to separate themselves from the competition, maybe they want to also highlight their sandwiches. I know that because I'm a marketing professional. I want to help them separate themselves from their competitors. So maybe we should focus on this opportunity. But you can do this with any type of business. It's very simple to do this. I'll show you the process real quick. It's not hard. So let's say we were doing Peking Kitchen real quick. That's what we were looking at before, right? Create presentation. Do one page. The flyers is the first thing that we saw, but if you go to one page here, click on that, right? Just validate the type of business that it is. So we'll put family style restaurant. Validate what your audience is. And I'm going to show you this tool a little bit later on. But here's where you can put in all the different products. So what I'll do in this case is I will find this business's website. I'll look at the different products that they offer. And if I go to add more, I will add them in as I go. I'll just click. Maybe they do vegetarian options. Maybe there's Chinese. Maybe they want to focus on their steak products. Once I'm comfortable with all that, I can exit out of this. I have those items here. And now I can also click show spending. This is going to allow us to see the buying power of everything. So save presentation. That's going to bring me over here. So now I can see here that, okay, so Chinese food, there's a lot of money that's at work there. So this information is valuable to me because it's a conversation continuation. Maybe someone has a rebuttal, right? Like, okay, this many households want that, great. How do I know what the value is there? Well, we're able to make the estimation of our audience based off of the buying power of our audience, based off the amount of households that are in the market. The whole point is this Pulse research here is you're telling the customer or the prospects, hey, listen, 26.1% of our readership indicated to us, they said that over the next 12 months, they plan on going to family style restaurants. To make it even simpler, I like using the terminology, they're in the market for this. These are people that are in the market. You're talking to business people. You can talk like a business person. They're in the market for your services. Now, let me show you how I can help you. So it's a very powerful tool to be able to tell someone, this is the amount of people in the market for your services within our readership. Let me show you how I can get some sales for you, get some interest for you. So by using Metro with Pulse, there's a little icon here, because these are intertwined, click spec ad. And now we're able to make a spec ad or an example, a quick 1, 2, 3 solution, making an ad for someone. So I'm going to type in restaurant here because we're looking for a restaurant type of ad. So a lot of different things pop up here. So you could take your time to find the right one. And once I get comfortable, I'll pick something. The only thing that I've seen in the past is that sometimes the imagery here I use as a template. Maybe the ad isn't going to look exactly like this, but you get the person talking. You get them to open up to you about what they're looking for in a design. Just because you're sharing them an ad that's not perfect, that's not a bad thing, because you want them to continue talking. The more they're talking, the more likely it can lead to a sale. The more open